Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video. And just really quick, that a lot of things, a lot has been going around with. Now, first of all, we'll say this, but me and my just I don't know if it's a reaction or thoughts video because I just found out like Reese just because everyone's been like tweeting about this because of in Pokemon Ultimate Journeys, which I have not fully watched yet though, because it's. There's been so many Pokemon of the recent new ones. I haven't fully watched all. I have not watched at all. So, but I was hearing about that everyone was so excited that in towards the finale of Pokemon Ultimate Journeys, which that was the series season, right? But in the third aspect of that show of Ultimate Journeys, that Ash has beats Leon and wins the world becomes the world champion. I have heard of Leon though. I've heard of him, had the Charizard and all that, right? And I think that he beat Lance, the Dragon Master Lance. So, and Ash beat Leon, and with Pikachu beating his Charizard. Because I think at the point where I had to watch that video, just the video of it, and just that Pikachu was like about giving up. He has like this white, like he's all white in the background, right? And all of the remaining of his Pokemon friends that Ash caught, right, give him like a boost confidence, and which was nice to see. Which is nice to see all Ash's Pokemon, and gave him the boost confidence he needed. Then just goes and beats Charizard, and he finally won the World Championship, along with another which is Pikachu, Dragonite, Gengar, Lucario. Of course, the newer Pokemon like Sirfetch'd and Dragovish. So, and then everyone at home, like even champion Cynthia. I forget the other one who was sitting next to Cynthia. I know I've seen her. I forget her name though. But Cynthia was there, and even Dawn was there, which was nice to see. It was nice to see that Dawn was there as present to see Ash win. Which kind of thing I wish that Brock and Misty, even May, Max, from his previous journeys, were there to see this. Even Iris, or what was his name from Black and White, Celion, or it was with us. Chris, Celion. I forgot his name, but him was traveling with Iris in the Black and White series. But at least Dawn was there, which was nice to see though. I wish the other ones, all of his traveling companions from previous seasons were there as well. And we see at home, Professor Oak and Ash's mom Delia. Because I remember her name was Delia. Because you didn't know about Ash's mom's name until in Pokemon 3, the movie, right? Delia. So Ash's mom Delia and Professor Oak are there, and then we see all of Ash's Pokemon, which that he caught before this, which was nice to see all of them all celebrating that Ash won, right? That the Master won. Yeah, it was nice to see all. It was nice to see all of the Pokemon that Ash caught be at Professor Oak's place. All of them from Gible to Bulbasaur, all his Tauros. So many. Charizard was there. All of Ash's caught Pokemon were there are happy to see that he won, which that was nice to see. And just Leon gives him that big trophy, which he almost drops it. Kind of typical thing for Ash. He always sometimes he can be a klutz though, but he almost drops the trophy, and everyone, all his Pokemon help raise it up, and which all in victory, So just my whole reaction to that, because I'm like, finally, after like I know he won the Alola League and the Sun Moon series. I know he won the Alola League though, but him to win the world champion, that was just after like 25 years, me growing up with Pokemon, because everyone was getting on was hating rate, or it was called Rage Quit, that Ash kept on losing at every single league. He's been up to he finally won the Alola League, although he did win the Orange League, the Orange Islands years beforehand. But he won the Alola League, and then the Alola League, and then he finally won the world champion, and finally everyone was just so happy. Hey, 25 years, we all waited to see Ash, one, be the very best, to be the very best that he could, And now, basically, you could say now he is now. And it was just, just like I said, growing up with Pokemon, I have loved Pokemon growing up, My brother, he didn't care for all the newer Pokemon that came years before. I mean, he thinks he basically he still liked the first two gens, the original gen, the Kanto, and the Johto League Pokemon. He just never really became a big fan. My brother just never really became a big fan of the Pokemon evolutions afterwards, I mean, I like those, like the Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon, then the Diamond and Pearl, then Black and White, and then came after the Sun and Moons. Well, actually, Sun and Moon, these new recent gen ones like Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. I mean, they're not bad Pokemon. I can never hate these gens of Pokemon, but to me, as my brother, I would agree with my brother on this one, saying that that the first two gens are the best, the Kanto and the Johto League ones. I will still say that they're still the best two gens. The original two gen Pokemons is still. But I don't think the gen ones up the generation Pokemons onwards were never that bad. I didn't think so. I like Diamond and Pearl. I think I like Diamond and Pearl more than the Ruby Sapphire ones. But saying that though, but 25 years later, seeing Ash, even though it's still mind-boggling to people, yes, a still 10-year-old Ash, after 25 years, which like still people are still pushing that fan theory that he's been a coma all this time. This is all in his head, It's so mind-boggling. After 25 years, he's still a 10-year-old kid, and he finally, 25 years later, he wins the world champion, That's just still unbelievable. But yeah, it was great to see he finally became to be the very best, Finally won a champion, and at least a lot of his people were there to see it, Like, at least Dawn was there, Pokemon champion Cynthia was there. Even back at home, the Professor Oak and Delia, Miss Ash's mom, were there to watch it as well. And even it's nice to see all of Ash's previous Pokemon that he caught from years and years ago. Were there happy to celebrate to see him that he won. That was nice to see. And beat Leon. And it was a really oh, that's right. I forgot to mention Serena too. I forgot to mention Serena from the X-Weissers, the Kalos region. I forgot to mention Serena. Yeah, and I forgot who was the other traveling companion that was with. It was him, Serena. Oh, and Barry. No, Barry. Barry was a rival. He was one who was. Oh, I'm finding you. Oh, that would have been funny to see him. What was yeah? It was him and his sister. It was him and his little sister that came along with him and Serena. I forgot. It'll come to me. It'll probably come to me the minute when I finish this video. It'll probably come to me. That's always happens, But I know who they are. It was him and his little sister that came along. That also traveled along with Ash and Serena. Yeah, from the Kalos region. I wish they were there to see it too. So. Although it was funny, I thought that during that time the internet broke when Serena kissed Ash, and of course Ash, being the dimwit he is, just like, huh? But all that said, though, I forgot to mention, even Team Rocket was there to watch Ash win. Of course, they were in disguise, because they're always in disguise. But at least they were glad to see there to witness the Ash win as well. Although it's in Japanese, though, we haven't got the English dub yet, though. But still, it's like I'm pretty saying because they're always calling him a twerp. They always call him twerp. But I'm probably sure they won't say that when the dub comes out, though. But still, but even Team Rocket was there to see him win. But like I said, I'm glad what Dawn was there. But I wish all his traveling companions from the past were there to see him win, though. But at least, like I said, Dawn. Cynthia was there. Because I also like Cynthia with her and her Garchomp. But at least Professor Oak and Delia were watching as well, so. And see all of Ash's Pokemon they caught from before. At least that was nice to see them all there, too. Be happy to celebrate, too. But yeah, Ash, I probably already get this before people ask, so. Yeah, 25 years later, Ash finally became a champion. And it had to take 25 years later. Jesus criminy, It just seems like only yesterday when I started first watching the original Pokemon series back when I was a kid, And I was, what, about 6? Yeah, 2022. Because I think it started in 1996, so like 26 years. So I was about 6, 7 at the time, Yeah, I think I was about 6, because I think I was 6, and then later I turned 7 that year. So yeah, I was 6, 7 when by the time I was watching Pokemon when it first started. God damn, I just feel so old right now. So old right now. But the thing is that you just can't beat the clock. You can't turn back time. I wish just for the sake of just watching it all over again back when I was a kid. If we could turn back time. But you can't beat the clock, though. Time moves forward. Nothing you can do about it. You can only just grow up and still love what you watch still, though, right? But the thing is, with 25 years later, just see Ash finally win a champion, And everyone's just, like, all tweeting about how finally, I'm like, yep, finally. And he's still 10 years old still. How many people still believe that's all that is a bunch of baloney, but it was nice to see though finally after all these years, And but this is not the finale though. There's like still a few episodes left though, so maybe I'll watch the last few to see how this series ends. Yeah, but. I just felt like making this one because I'm sure people will be talking about it because I'm a Pokemon fan still, but I'm sure people will just be very happy about it too. So, but yeah, hey, great! Congratulations to Ash. He finally won a championship 25 years later. Like I said, I just feel so old right now. Just you're a little kid watching cartoons, and all of a sudden, you're me now. I'm sure people will still think the same thing like I am doing. But they were little kids, now they're just all grown up and just, just can't stop time, But hey, this is my thoughts, reaction/thoughts. I don't know how I'm gonna title it, reaction/thoughts. I think I'll just say thoughts on it. Because it's not reacting, because otherwise I'll be reacting to the video as I'm watching, so it's not a reaction. So I'll still put thoughts or a vlog, whatever. But yeah. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. And just, hey, historic moment in Pokemon history. He finally won a championship. That's all that matters, right? But wait, is it after this? Does that mean is the show finally done? No, because after 25 years, you think they're still going to continue doing it? Yeah, because otherwise we have there'll be more games to sell and more other things to sell too. So obviously, they're still going to continue after this season ends. But yeah, Pokemon will never die. It won't. It's too popular still. It's been popular for 25 years later. It's not going to die. It won't. But anyway, that's my thoughts though. Congratulations to Ash. And you're still 10 years old. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video. Later.